Hello, my name is Horace Payne, and like quite a few people I know, I'm not a native Houstonian. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, a town of about 198,000 people. You may ask, what's so significant about my hometown? Well, let me tell you a couple of things. It is the nation's largest military training base. Fort Benning is located in my hometown. Also, it's home of a National Civil War Museum. As Columbus was a port city during the Civil War. And also home of a National Historic Site, the Springer Opera House, which has been in business since 1871. I have two children, Horace III, 19, and Edward, who's 12. My oldest son plays football at Georgia State University, where he's an middle linebacker. Yeah, he's a lot bigger than I am. He's a lot tougher than I am. But I love him anyway because he's my son. I'm a regular member of the Church Without Walls, where my pastor is Ralph Douglas West. I participate in a couple of ministries there, one of which is the Up and Coming Ministers Ministry, where we're all learning to be ministers of the gospel. I gave my calling testimony about 8 months ago at my church, and I've been working through that. I'm also a member of the men's choir. Right now, I'm taking a small hiatus from both while I try to complete going to school here at TSU. If there's a characteristic about me, it's tenacity. And tenacity is a quality of being determined, filled with desire, and persistently mounting a charge to complete whatever I begin. Take my enrollment here. I started going to school back in 1985 when I graduated from high school. I played baseball at a little small college down in Albany, Georgia called Albany State. From there, and me being as hardy along with as I can be from time to time, I decided I wanted to be an adult, so I dropped out of school. I spent 10 years in the military, where, once again, tenacity plays an important part in what I've become. Because when I was there, I learned to excel at everything I did, to take those challenges that other soldiers wouldn't take. I went to airborne school, which is where I was trained to jump out of aircraft and to be a combatant once I've exited an aircraft. I also went to Ranger School, which is all about small unit tactics, where you learn how to kill the enemy in a small group, where you don't need a large army nowadays. As you can tell from the wars that you've seen on the television thus far, guerrilla warfare is where it is. So those are the things that I've done up to this point. In my professional career as well, right now I work in a company where I'm the manufacturing manager, where I haven't finished my advanced degree, so God has been good and kind and merciful and has brought me this far. Now it's time for me to put some tools in the toolbox, like finishing school, so that I'm ready to mount the next challenge. As I prepare to close, I would like to leave you with this thought, a paraphrase from a poem that means something to me by William E. Henley. And it says just a little something extra about tenacity. It goes like this. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged the punishment, the scroll. God is the master of my fate. God is the captain of my soul. See you in class.